little thing we're going to play on the screen. What's your favorite shot or sequence in a movie?
Okay. Because I didn't pick it for the most important movie to me, I will pick it for my favorite sequence. It's the Circle of Life sequence in The Lion King.
Okay. This is going to shock you and possibly disappoint people who think that I should know everything. I've never seen The Lion King, so
Wow!
Yeah, I mean, this is going to shock you even more. I've never seen any of the sort of golden age of Disney 2D animation. I've never seen The Little Mermaid, never seen Aladdin. People find this shocking, but I was watching, I don't know, like Die Hard with a Vengeance in the 90s. I mean, and I was just like, and I had that weird thing where I'm like, it's a cartoon. I think it's for kids. So talk me through the sequence and why you're including it. And maybe I will then sort of go, do you know what? I really do need to see that now. I
genuinely think that you should watch The Lion King. I think it is a masterpiece. I think that, like even just outside of this sequence, like for example, I think Scar, like Jeremy Irons' performance as Scar, is one of the most like quotable, fun, enjoyable villains. He's so good, and he's loving performing this role. Like there's things in it that I will quote in the way that that the rhythm in which the Joker speaks in The Dark Knight, like kind of just how you can only remember the lines the way he says them.
Yeah, that's
how Jeremy Irons is performing Scar. I'm surrounded by idiots. Like it's so musical in the way he's performing it. But yeah, like the opening sequence of The Lion King, the Circle of Life sequence, you must know it. You must know the iconography.
Is it where the baboon,
rising sun?
Does the baboon hold up the?
Yes,
right.
So
okay.
But it's Hans Zimmer as well. Before, so Hans Zimmer did the score, and it was the first film he ever won. It was until recently the only Oscar he'd ever got for a musical score, and it's him doing the tropes of Hans Zimmer before they've become what they are now. So like again, like shaped me before I even really understood that movies weren't always like this. But like it obviously opens on this beautiful sequence where the sun is starting to rise and all the animals are waking up and looking into the sun and sort of jumping across the plains of Africa with these beautiful animated sequences, and then arriving obviously for the Simba being lifted up by Rafiki.
Right, okay.
The baboon, yes, which is an amazing sequence where all the animals are like bowing to him and things like that. It's just like beautiful, just this incredible like work of poetry almost. And then like the Hans Zimmerness of it is that it like, on the big note, the shot pulls back from Pride Rock and sees the huge sort of landscape of it. And then it does that boom that Hans Zimmer does for everything when it cuts to black and just says The Lion King. And like that is like how I experience, like that's what like titles should look like in my head. Like, it should be like big thing and then boom onto the title. And that is just like such a powerful opening. You're like, we've started.
I love that. I get what you mean about the titles. I do. I really do. I watched the 2004 remake of Dawn of the Dead the other day, and I know it's a completely, obviously, thematically slightly different, but I watched it, and it does that thing. You've got this fucking believable opening sequence. The world's gone to shit, and then I think Johnny Cash's, the man comes around, kicks in, but I think just before then, it slams up on the screen that the title "Dawn of the Dead," and it's just that timing and like and that. It might not be quite the same, but because I think they play it for a joke. But obviously, Cabin in the Woods, the bit where
it's so good. Are you paying attention? Yeah. But think about the ending of The Dark Knight. It's exactly what happens. He is the Dark Knight. Zoom, boom, and then the Dark Knight comes on screen. Like it's so ingrained into how movies are done now. And I think that The Lion King, talking out my arse, there might have been ones that came out before this and did this, but The Lion King's the first time I ever experienced that kind of punchy, like that's the fucking title. We're in.
Yeah. Brilliant. I love it. And it's made me want to watch The Lion King now. So
I really, really hope you do. It honestly is very good.
I am, because it is also ridiculous that I haven't seen The Lion King. I
think the other ones as well, like some people might argue that they're always going to argue for their favorite of like Aladdin and The Lion King, and Beauty and the Beast and whatever. I do. There is just a part of me that thinks that like none of them can hold a candle to The Lion King.
All right, fine. Well, I'll start there then and work backwards. So they gradually get worse. I'll be like, yeah, that's absolutely right. The Lion King is the best. So